So I get a lot of comments from people saying that city is so bad that you're trying to fix. Why don't you just nuke it from space with some meteorites? Well, we are going to test with this city here that got as low as 9% traffic flow. It was absolutely terrible. So what's better, me fixing it with Traffic Manager and all my skill gained over thousands of hours in Cities Skylines, or nuking it from space? Let's find out. Okay, so this city was sent in by Riffraff60, and he says to me, I'm aiming for 250,000 population, but I can't get traffic over 65%. And 65% is about what the traffic is at the moment. If you just let the city run, it gets slower and slower and slower. As you saw, it got all the way down to 9%. So we are going to pick a few hotspots that we are either going to destroy or we are going to fix. So let's find a hotspot. Let's see if we can fix it up and see what's going on. We're at 63% at the moment. So the first thing I notice is that you've got this highway coming in here, and it all comes down to this central section along here. But everything on this side has to come across into the middle, and everything on this side has to come across to the middle. And I think all of this as well. Yep, if it wants to get onto a highway, it has to come into the middle here. So I am going to add in another junction over here and see whether that will make a difference. Okay, there we go. So we've got this junction here coming into this section. We go along here, and I've changed this to one of Timbo's whirlwind, whirligig, whatever they're called, so it can go straight in there all along here. Then we've got another one of these coming down into this section over here, and then it goes all the way up to here to give these guys some access. So that is step one of my plan of reducing the traffic in this city. Okay, so we saw what would happen with the traffic if we added more highway junctions on, but how about we just completely destroy the highway junction, stop people coming into our cities? That must give us less traffic. What do you reckon? Let's see. Here we go. I'm pretty sure this is going to be problem solved any second now. Excellent. Look at that. Fantastic. Wow. I'm very pleased with that. And all this traffic that's backing up here, that is not coming into our cities. And this highway junction roundabout that we connected to here, yep, definitely don't think we need this. It's moving too much cars around the city. Let's just get rid of that and solve another traffic issue. Yep, excellent idea. Perfect. There we go. That is going to solve one more problem in this city. So how are we doing so far with our traffic? Remember, it started off around about 8% at the worst. Now we're up to 59%. That is absolutely brilliant. 60%. It's getting better already. My next step is this little roundabout here. It is moving, but it's stopping at this junction. It's stopping, and it's taking ages. Look at all these cars backed up. And it's backing up all the way around here as well. So I want to try and get that sorted. Let's just have a look at what you've done with Traffic Manager. You've given them priority through there, which is fantastic. You haven't done it all the way along. So what I would do first of all is I would come along. Let's grab these on here. And I would say you've got to give way. So that automatically gives priority to everybody on the main road. And then we'll take our junction tool. And we're going to put that on there and say you can carry on straight through. There we go. Keep these cars moving along through the junctions. Hopefully that will just clear up this little bit on the roundabout. Yeah, I've seen it worse, but it's moving, so that's good. Who needs Traffic Manager when you can solve your traffic problems at your junctions with a lovely, nice, big sinkhole? Ah, look at that. Just what the doctor ordered. There we go. No more traffic coming off the roundabout. Perfect. Right, here we are at the back corner of the city. There's the highway we just put in. And there's a little bit of a choke point here with industry traffic trying to leave, trying to get in, trying to move around. And we're going to have more traffic coming down this nice big back road that we've got. Now we've put that junction at the end. So I thought we would just sort this out. And again, this is something that's absolutely crying out for a roundabout. This is the Roundabout Builder mod, by the way. I recommend a 3-lane highway. In a space like this, we could go for a 40. Let's give that a go. There we go. That is, well, I'll tell you what, you know. Wow. If you can get up and down that without spilling your tea while you're driving, that is absolutely fantastic. Well done, everybody. And that'll just keep that area moving along nicely. Oh, we made it. Flipping it. Look at the size of this bus. What the heck is that? What? Uber bus takes 265 people. Flipping it. That thing's a monster. Look at it. How the heck does it even get round corners and up here? The engine in that thing. Anyway, let me just sort this out. There we go. Look at that. Running smoothly, running well. Much, much better than it was before. Fantastic. And this little industry area over here, we solved it by putting in a roundabout, but I reckon we've got something much more effective that's going to stop the traffic build-up in this area. What's that I hear behind me? Oh my goodness me! What on earth? What on earth? That's not solving this problem down here. That's solving the problems over here. Oh, that is absolutely brilliant. Look at that. It's solving traffic problems we didn't even know about. Colossal order, look. Are you paying attention to this? This is what we need to solve the traffic problems in our city. Look. It's removing all of those cars that are just not needed anymore. That is absolutely brilliant. I hope nothing happens to this terrible clarinet-shaped building here that the textures are broken on. That would just be terrible, wouldn't it? Oh, there it goes. What a crying shame. Are you actually going to come over here and solve this problem, though? That's what we want to see. Yep, here it comes. All those cars, all those trucks that were causing all those issues, all being nicely removed out of the way. There we go. Clear out some industries as well. They all make too much traffic. But I just want this junction gone. Is it going to make it? We're right in the middle of the storm now. It's right over this area. The weather is horrendous. I hope you can hear me. Yep, I'm not sure that the roads are going to be destroyed, but certainly all the traffic and the buildings around here are going to be gone. So I'm going to call that one a success. Back to you in the studio. Ah! And as the tornado is leaving the city, let's just survey all these areas with absolutely 100% traffic flow. That is fantastic. Look at that. Not a car in sight. 62%. It's getting better. Well, that's certainly interesting. We seem to have managed to get 100% traffic flow. Wow. I don't think I've ever seen that in the game. There's no red roads anywhere. Look. Everything green, green as far as the eye can see. Green, green, green. Everywhere is green because we have a 100% traffic flow. Look, no traffic at all. Every junction is moving perfectly. Oh, I guess it's 75%. Well, that's better than it was before. We've added an extra 10%. Can't complain at that. And this was the next section that I was going to fix. You've sort of got like a little roundabout thing going on here, or a triangle about, and you've got the road set up as one way. I think down there, down. Do you know what? You might as well just finish the job and make that one way going along the top there as well. So let's use this mod here to pick that road so we get the same one. There we go. And then we'll upgrade this one to go. Oh, that bus there, he's thinking about it. He's turning around the other way. There we go. So that turns that into a triangle about. And then if we just have a look at these, so that would be coming on. So I'd say give way there. I would say give way there. And that is give way there as well, because that's two-way, is it? But yeah, that's moving much, much better, isn't it? Yeah, it is, because it's acting like a roundabout. Fantastic. Right, we have this little triangle about, or these little triangle rows that we turned into a triangle about. I don't think that's the best way to fix the traffic that does build up here. Although, to be honest, because we've removed most of this industry, the traffic is a lot better than it was. But I've got another fix, which I think will help. Earthquakes? Well, if you've got any lying around, you know, that might sort of solve the problem. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, my goodness. What's happening? Oh, yeah. Hang on to your teacups. Yeah.
An earthquake is occurring.
It is.
Don't panic.
I'm not.
Wait for help if you are in the
Oh, look at the water. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Look. What the heck? I think we're going to be solving other traffic problems over here as well without even realising it. Whoa, my goodness. Imagine if you were taking the little summer swim in there. Wow. Let's check out the triangle about. Where is it? It's still got the bendy buses on there. Some buildings have been destroyed. A fire has broken out. Maybe we need something else to try and solve that problem. Oh, yeah, that'll do. Excellent. Ah, no more triangle about. Look at all that. 100% traffic flow. Look at that. No traffic anywhere. This area is traffic free. Perfect. And we're up to 60%. It's getting better and better. What was next on our list? Okay, back to one of the roundabouts that I put in earlier. Look at this. Look at this. I've actually caused more traffic than I'm solving. I'm just looking at this. Hold on to your lunchboxes. We're going down. We're going up. We're going down. Yeah, we need to fix this up because I've made a bit of a boo-boo here. Let's take a look at this one. I've accidentally set this as give way. What is going on? Okay, hang on. Yeah, you need to give way. That's what it is. These guys can then start moving. That's give way. That's priority. Yeah, that's right. It was just this bit here. Look, one little mistake can mess everything up, and then we're going to do this on here and say go in, and then hopefully let's speed things up a bit. That'll just start getting things going and stop all of this tailing back here. Let's just run that for a sec. There we go. It's busy. There's a lot of traffic, but things are moving, which is always a bonus. Right, so I did put a roundabout in here and join it up to the highway along here, but as we don't have our highway, we don't have our roundabout, but we've still got the traffic, and we need to find some way of dealing with the traffic in this junction that's coming from this huge area here. What could we do? What could we do? What's that I see in the distance? Coming out of nowhere. That doesn't look quite right to me. Oh my giddy aunt. Yep, definitely something going awry with the water here. Whoa, look at this. Is he going to get over the top? He's struggling, he's done it. Fantastic. Don't spill your tea as you're going down the other side. There we go, very good. This is the Maersk cargo liner calling in to Springdale. I've got the weird feeling that there's something coming towards you that's rather large and rather big and possibly slightly damp and gonna, cause a few issues. So maybe finish up your tea early, get to bed and hope for the best. For some reason, the water's all being sucked out of the river. I'm not entirely sure where it's going. Oh my giddy aunt, there it is. Well, we have like a monorail jam going on over here. I'm just wondering whether this tsunami that's heading in could help us out with that issue. Let's hope this guy's handbrake's working well. Let's find out whether it helps us. That seems like, to me, a pretty good way of dealing with a monorail jam. Look at that. No problems anymore. Well, it's certainly dealing with some of the traffic. It's all just sort of bobbing away, which is great. I don't think those count towards the traffic. The traffic percentage in the city. And finally, the tsunami has reached this part of our city where, funnily enough, there's hardly any traffic here at all. Some of the trucks are just going for it. Is he going to get over the top? He's jumping, he's bouncing, he's trying to get over. But I think we've just solved a whole ton of traffic with this tsunami. It has been absolutely brilliant. Look at that. Look over here. No traffic here at all. No traffic here at all. This other area just completely disappeared underwater, but there is no traffic wherever the tsunami goes. And it's about to help solve a load of the traffic in the main part of the city as well. That is absolutely fantastic. Let's just take a quick look at what our traffic is at the moment. We are at 68, 67%. We are getting there. Okay, the tsunami seems to be petering out at this end of the city. Let's just survey the traffic solutions that we have in place at the moment. I mean, there's no monorails, there's no trains, there's no cars causing any problems. Let's just check our traffic. 48%. Well, I've got to be honest. 38%, 40%. I've got to be honest, I'm disagreeing with that figure there, because if we look around, there's just no cars anywhere. No cars to be seen. So I'm going to sort of double that and reckon that that's about 80%. Yep, that seems about right to me. Excellent. And that area that we were working on, look, no traffic at all. We've got another hotspot here. Traffic at a complete standstill. Do you know what isn't helping is these flipping long bendy buses. Because what happens is you've got like a stop here, and a minute ago there was a bendy bus that was at that stop, and the bus was still hanging out over into the over into the junction. So first of all, you don't want your bus stops this close to a junction if you're going to use the gigantic bendy buses. So let's just deal with that first. I mean, you've got so many junctions. Yeah, I'm going to move it up into this side road here. There it is. Look, either side of that will be fine. Actually, I'll keep it away from the junction. Let's do it on the way out. There we go. So we'll go up, turn around, we'll go there, and that just clears that up. You don't have any down here. You've got one. Look at all these buses. They're backing up like nobody's business. Okay, well, look at that. Here we go. Look, this guy, he would have stopped there for that stop and would have been hanging over. But anyway, so that solved that one. And what's happening here with all the traffic? It's moving down here. It's stopping there. It's stopping. You've got so many roads next to each other. Yeah, I think that's helped a bit anyway. So we'll see how that goes. And you've got all these cars coming up here to go along here to then come out of here as well. There we go. That's running much smoother. I've got this as another little triangle about, and I've set up the normal things you'd have. So these guys give way, they're coming on, they give way, and I've deleted this little connection here, so you've only got a connection at each point, and that's moving much smoother, barely backing up. This is keeping moving as well, and I've got these lanes set up, so you've got a lane for going around and a lane for coming off. Yeah, and that works really well, and that stops before, for some reason, all these cars were going up there and joining this underneath road, and that's just moving a little bit smoother. And then we'll just do a little bit of lane management here as well, which I think will help. So we've got too many lanes here, but that's just the way it is. We want to give these guys a lane so they can come out. And we want to give... do you know what? That just needs to be 2 lanes going down there. Far too many lanes. Let's change that up. 2 lane. Come on. Come on. You know you can do it. 2 lanes going down there. There we go. That's moving much smoother. Get these guys out into their own lane. Get these guys down here into their own lane, and they can start feeding into the city. Excellent. Well, this is the last area that we worked on. Do you remember we put a nice little sort of triangle about in here? And that worked really well. But look, there's like no traffic around here at all. There is no buildings left. We have pretty much solved the traffic problems in this city. But I just want to make sure that no traffic problems return to this area. So I've just got one more little thing that I'd like to do to make sure we never have traffic problems again in this city. And there we go. Well, that's going to clear out some of the water, most definitely. Look at that. That is absolutely brilliant. Maybe we even get a nice little pond in there as well. Right, so time for the big reveal. Let's look at the stats and see how things are going. I'm loving these new highway connections and roundabouts and things like that. Nice to see it all moving. Let's see what the stats are finally at. 65%. That is not bad, considering this city got as low as, was it 8%? Whatever I said at the beginning. It was nuts. Yeah, there's still some things that need fixing. These diverging diamond interchanges. I mean, you've put time traffic lights in, but there's just too much traffic. These need to be switched out, I'm afraid. 65%, I'm happy with that. Let's compare that to how natural disasters have affected this city. Oh, did you see that? Traffic flow was at 100%, 99%, 84%. This is the best it's ever been, 100%. Yes, I think we've done it. I think we've got a winner. We have got an absolute winner here. when the game settles down a bit, we've got 100% traffic flow, or between 90 and 100% traffic flow, by using natural disasters instead of traffic manager. I think that that is absolutely brilliant. So there you go. If you want to fix your own cities, now you know what to do. And if you're on a console and you don't have access to mods, that's perfectly fine. You have access, if you have the natural disasters DLC, you have access to the way that you can also get rid of traffic in your cities. And did you notice what survived all of this right here at the back? Look at that. Colossal Order survived. Well, that is just fantastic. So what did you reckon to my traffic fixes? Let me know in the comments below. Subscribe if you haven't to my channel. We do lots of traffic fixing and fixing up parks and industries and all sorts of things. And if you enjoyed it, leave a like as well. Thank you very much for watching. Take care, everybody. See you soon. Bye-bye.